All right, so as you might recall, President Cyril Ramaphosa has recently addressed the nation about measures to combat suspected food poisoning cases in the country. And as part of this, Spaza shop and food facilities must be registered with their local municipalities 21 days from when that announcement was made. There seems to be confusion, though, about some of the registration steps in this process. And to clarify this, I'm pleased to welcome Cooperative Governance Minister Velenkosini Hlabisa, who's with us via our video link. Minister, thank you so much for your time. Welcome to the SABC News channel. Let me just begin by getting a sense from you about how possible it is to actually get this right in the 21 days that have been allocated, given just how many Spaza shops operate throughout the country.
Good morning, Ayanda, and the viewers of the TV station. It's a considerable number of the Spaza shops throughout South Africa, as they are operating, some from households, some from standalone Spaza shops, and some from the villages and townships. Now, the question of, is it possible within 21 days, if a person can go today and not wait for the end of 21 days? This is a responsibility of a person who wants to run a business, of a Spaza shop, a wholesale, or a small retailer. It is possible, because they will not be registering in one place where there will be a long queue. They will be registering in a municipality where they will be trading.
I'm not sure if you've been able to keep up with some of the developments around the country, but recently we've watched some people with great shock the situation as it unfolded in Jablani, Soweto. It started off as being an initiative by an organization called Operation Dudula, but we're told residents just ended up joining. Essentially, the mission there, we were told, was to prevent, more specifically, foreign nationals from coming forward to register their own Spaza shops. I mean, what's your response to that as a cabinet minister, given the directive that came from the president, which didn't really discriminate, let me say, about who should register and who shouldn't operate in these communities?
Yes, I saw the developments. We want to appeal to the people of South Africa. Let us not take law into our hands. This is what the president said, and is what must happen. A foreign national who is not documented to be in South Africa will not qualify to register for a Spaza shop. Because to register for a Spaza shop, you must be a South African that is documented. If national, you must be documented as to why are you in South Africa. If you are an asylum seeker, there is a permit that you must produce, that I am in South Africa, I am an asylum seeker, and here are the conditions that were given when I was given a permit. The majority of people, if not all of them, who are running Spaza shop being foreign nationals, they will not qualify in terms of the requirements. So the appeal is, let not take the law into our hands. Let us leave every process to the legally competent structures to do so. And there will be no forgery that a person will use an illegitimate documentation. I'm just right from the meeting from now, where Home Affairs in the registration process will play a critical role, because if a foreign national comes with an ID which says he has permits to be in South Africa, there should be a verification of the correctness of those documents.
Sure. Minister, if you can briefly answer my next question, what happens between now and the end of this 21-day period? Let me ask the question more clearly. Are Spaza shops run by anybody allowed to continue, even if it's by foreign nationals who are suspected to not be operating or to not be in this country legally?
From now until the end of 21 days, all Spaza shops are allowed to operate, except those who were shut down because of being implicated in the incidents. But after the expiry of 21 days, a foreign national who is not documented into being in South Africa will not be allowed to own a Spaza or to run a Spaza shop. Even if Ayanda, it is Hlabisa who registers a Spaza shop, it cannot be operated by another person other than Hlabisa.
All right. And I suppose the obvious question will be whether or not government has the capacity to see that through. But we're going to have to leave our conversation there for now. Thank you for making time. I know it's a very busy time for your office, and we appreciate your providing clarity around some of these issues. The Cooperative Governance Minister there, COGTA Velenkosini Hlabisa. Once again, thanks very much indeed.